Hey guys, photographer Patrick Jones, back at it again, and today I'm going to discuss time lapses. Very simple, straight to the point. I'm not going to get all crazy in detail about this. I just want to show you a quick proof about the difference between shooting a video time lapse at, let's say, 60 frames a second and then shooting another video time lapse at 1 frame a second. So I really want you to be able to see the difference so that way you can make the best determined decision. Now the real major determining factor as to why you would shoot either one is basically how you're going to use the clip. If you're going to use the clip to time ramp, time ramping means, let's say going at 100%, which is like, like super like normal. And then what you do is it's called over cranking, and then you get that and you go really fast, okay? And so basically you create that really fast motion, which is where you get the time lapses motion coming in, and then you break it down and then you slow it down to, let's say, 1000%. I'll show you an example right here of what that looks like, and then go back up really to like 10,000%, which is Adobe's max. So and then if you want basically a time lapse where you're not going to do any of that, then the other option may be better. Now, if you're a conservative shooter and you're limited on disk storage space, then shooting in 1 frame a second is going to definitely keep a smaller file size opposed to shooting 4K at 60p, which is going to give you a very large file. So those are your two options. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 4K 60p. And then we'll take a look directly after that at the 1080. It shoots 1080p with the A99ii Mark II at 1 frame a second, but they're both at 100 megabits a second. So pretty awesome. Here are the two examples. So there you have it. I guess you can kind of make up your decision, but really the determining factor, like I said, is basically file storage. If you got the storage like I do, I definitely recommend that you always shoot 60p, and then that gives you a little bit more flexibility in post-production. Now, let's say, for example, that 10,000 isn't enough. What you can do is export a master clip of your 10,000% sped up, and then you can re-ingest that master file into Adobe and then speed it up again. But again, you've just lost a layer of quality, so that's sort of, up to you. I personally like 10,000% in ramping. I don't need nothing more than that. But maybe you do, so that's just some options. I also really like the look and choppiness of a proper 1-2 frame a second time lapse. I've been doing time lapses for a long time. I definitely like them. I just like being able to sit there for 30 minutes, and each time lapse is usually 15 to 30 minutes. I usually pick my markers, so 15 minutes or 30 minutes. Never anything other than that for some odd reason. But I like doing that, getting in the post, and be able to truly see what my end result was. The world passes us by, as I say. So anyways, I'm photographer Patrick Jones. See ya.